Hey y'all! How's everyone doing this Tuesday evening, y'all? I am doing great. I am older today, y'all. Today is my birthday, so I'm doing great. Went out to dinner with the fam and had a great meal. Ate way too much. I actually had dessert, which you only do, of course, when you're, for your birthday, right? Gotta have dessert. So, anyway, it's been a great day. All right, y'all. Tonight, I'm really excited about doing this one. I want to do our club again. I've done a couple, y'all. You know, this one, and this one, and this one. Hey, Mom. Are all club. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to break it all apart again. Okay. So, I am going to repurpose this little sign that I bought at Hobby Lobby. It was $29.99, but it was the 50 off. You know how they do the table decor or whatever. So that's what I did. And this was February's club. So we're going to take it off and we're going to put some of it on here. Then, y'all, okay, I got these really cute. Let me show y'all. Y'all, I bought, I think, a dozen of them from Oriental Trade, maybe? Okay. So, they are chalkboards, okay? They're double-sided. And they have this black base on them, okay? So, they go in here, just like this, okay? Just like that. Hey, 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 I know, Mom. Shoo. I feel it today. I feel my age today. I'm feeling it. Okay, so we got that. All right. So we're gonna use these, but here's what I've already done because it was pretty tedious, y'all. You see around the edge of this? Okay, I wanted it painted. I didn't want it black. I wanted it to match this. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've already painted one of them because I had to hand paint this. You couldn't really take this off. It's chalkboard and it's, you got rounded edge, so I really couldn't do that. So I just painted the back white, okay? And I painted the stem white, and I'm going to sand it because you see how this is distressed? We're going to make this look exactly the same, y'all. And I've done one of the rounds, front and back sides, okay? So I've already got one done, well, completely. This one, hold on. I've got this part done, okay? This is all complete, but we're going to do this together, okay? And then I'm also going to, I think, never mind, that's all. Yeah, that's all I've done. Okay, so I just need to paint this, okay? And then as that is drying, I can be getting this off too, all right? And we're also going to use some really cute ribbon, y'all. This is the ribbon I want to use tonight. Okay, we're going to go with our yellow theme. Y'all, I need y'all to look at this ribbon right here, though. This is Dollar Tree, y'all. It's the lemons. It says, sweeten it with gratitude, zest for life, lemons, make lemonade, when life gives you lemons. I mean, look, it's just a bunch of cute little sayings, okay? And then this is my awesome ribbon from Sam's. And this is also just a Dollar Tree. So we're going to go with the black and yellow theme, okay? I'm going to be using, this one is Sunny Side yellow and then bright white, all right? So we're going with the black, white, and yellow theme tonight. Okay, so what I did on that other one, because this has a shiny, you can kind of see the shine, I just sanded it, okay? I roughed it up, that's all. Just took the shine right off. Sanded it down. It does take 2 coats, but what I did was I used my Waverly white chalk paint, and I watered it down some, and I just put 2 coats on it, y'all. And it does fine. And I had a little handy dandy way of doing it. I used a paintbrush. I'll show you in just a sec. This is how I have to hold it. So again, I'm just roughing it up, y'all, so that the paint will stick. Now, I do have some paint in there called Slick Stick that I probably could have painted with this. But I want to use the chalk paint because I want, again, to do it like this. I'm going to distress it and make these two match. We got white on this. Hold on, let me get another little thing over here. That one's got wet paint. It's gonna drive me crazy. All right, let's use this one. Okay. Y'all, these things are great. They remind me of my little sweet pebbles to her mom when she was a little tiny Yorkie, and she went to a litter box that had a pad in it. She never went outside. She never. I was afraid the crows would take her. She was so tiny. Okay, so let's just get some paint on this. And again, I have just watered down just that white chalk paint. I keep saying paste. Paint. I'll do one side. Just get it on good. And do my sides. Try to keep it from getting a little lip on it, y'all. Okay, so here's what I did. I just put this through here like this. And I held it and I kind of push on one side and it kind of brings tension to it so that I could paint it without touching it. And it worked. And then I just dry it sitting on 2 bottles. Look, you do what you gotta do. Okay, so let me spin it over here so I can do this side. It kind of moves, but that's okay. I just wanted the bottom side done too. Just, y'all, I'm funny like that. I don't like, you know, I know some people don't do like bottoms and backs and stuff like that. And they may just do it for time's sake, you know, when you're doing lives and stuff. And I'm not trying to waste time or people's time, but y'all, I can't do a project without the bottom and the backs being done. I don't know. I just feel like it's not done if I don't. So we're just gonna paint it together. Hey Kim, thank you. Okay, so look, y'all, I just got my little Mod Podge bottles. And hold on, let me just get this where my little finger touched right here. And I'm just gonna let this dry right here, okay, for a few minutes. Hopefully it won't roll right off while I set that back there. While I scrape this off. So this is what's cool about our chalk paste, okay? So again, this is a surface from the from Hobby Lobby, okay? So we do have a surface as well that's like this. That's really cute. I think I've got it. Y'all got it upstairs. But it's also a really cute pedestal chalkboard like this. So you could also get that from my store. This one just did not come from me. So all you do, now on our chalkboards in my store, you can wet them a little and do this. I don't know about their stuff, so I kind of took my fingernail and kind of scratched off, hey Jess, a little bit before I came on just to make sure that it was going to work. And it does. So you get the bulk of it off, okay? And then I'm going to just take my my sponge that we have in my store as well and clean it. And y'all, they're kind of like the Mr. Clean erasers, but they do not have chemicals in them. So we can't really use the Mr. Clean ones on my transfer because it will it'll take the sticky off. But that's the feel of it. And they're just called our board erasers. Okay. Just a little elbow grease, y'all. Just a little elbow grease. But again, this is what I love. I love. And this is what I love about the club. Every month, you change it up. That's what's so cool. Every month. Well, there went everything I had, y'all. Hold on, I gotta grab that. That's my Coke. And if it pops open, y'all, it'll spew everywhere. That will be real bad. You see? Thank goodness the lid was on. That was my Coke. Y'all, it's been a day. Somebody asked me earlier, said, well, it was kind of, no, it was yesterday. She asked me, she said, what are you doing tomorrow, you know? And I said, well, you know, grown folks got to work. So, I worked. And thankful for a job, y'all. Thankful for a job. It was a good day. I'm just telling y'all, this is catching up to me, though. This age is creeping up. Creeping up every year. Creeping up. I already said that I was going to stop at 25. So, I mean, I just need to stop. It's over. Like, I'm just going to go with 25. That's it. 25 it is. I'm staying. Halt. Okay. So, I'm just going to take our board eraser. I've got a little spot here. And just rub it off. This little eraser works really good on these kind of surfaces. Okay. I think these are super cute. They're really cute on your coffee bar, on anywhere actually. Just are really cute. Okay, so we've got our surface clean, okay? And I'm not sure, I've got a couple of little candlestick risers over here. I'm thinking about, I'm going to put it on top of to display because I want these, you know, beside it, and I want this one just a little bit taller. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we're working with in just a second. We'll see. All right, let's get this dry with the Mammoth machine. I work like two people. I know, Mom. Now, Mama, you work way harder than I do. I'm just saying. I'm just going to be real with you. You work way harder. Though today I was a warehouse worker. I was moving pallets and I was in my warehouse working today, y'all, and woo! It was sometimes it's just good though. You know that back-breaking physical labor that you're just like, this is mindless. I know, that's exactly today. I was like, this is mindless. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to crunch numbers, which is what I'm usually doing, or figuring out where I'm buying stuff and who I gotta meet, all that, you know. Yeah, so today was back-breaking work. I liked it. It was fun. All right, let's get the other coat on this, y'all. And then we will chalk those while this one is drying. Because this is just the base of those little signs. I saw these a while back and I was like, you know what? I don't know what kind of quality they are, but we're going to go for it. They're not bad, y'all. They're actually pretty thick and sturdy. I've bought a couple of big packages of different surfaces from Oriental Trade. It's not one I love to go to. I'd rather just try to support local, but easier said than done. Okay. We got that. Let's do the back. Mom, Sweet Caroline messaged me today. Happy birthday. So sweet. All right. Usually it's cold down here tonight. Y'all, I'm burning up. Telling y'all this age, you know, y'all know these hormone things. They're no joke. All I'm going to say is one day I'm going to meet Eve. And her and I are going to have a chat. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. It's not a threat. It's a promise. her and I are going to chat about these hormones. Eve, you didn't need to eat it, okay? You didn't need to eat it. There were some other apples that were just as good. You didn't need to eat that one. You were being greedy. Just kidding, y'all. Okay, let's get going. So, on this, here's my idea. Let's see if it works. Y'all know I don't really place it before I come on. We just go with it. What my thoughts are, I'm going to do keep going and kind of come just a little bit under it, keep growing. And I want to put this one right here. And it may not be able to, I may not be able to put the whole pot on there, which is fine because some of these, I'm not going to be able to put the pot on them either. I'm just going to have to cut the pot half off, which is going to be fine. It'll still look really good. But I think that's what we're going to try. We're going to do it. We're going for it. And then if it don't work, I'll just do something different. Do something different, y'all. Okay. This one has been used. I really don't even need to fuzz it. It's been used quite a bit. So it doesn't really need to be fuzzed. Okay. Actually, let's see. How am I going to do this, y'all? Let me think about this. Let's look. So I think if I do keep going right here, like this, okay? Can you see? Oh, keep going right here. Oh, I'm mirrored, y'all. It always messes me up. Okay, so keep going right here, and then come right under it and say keep growing. Okay, so it's kind of, you know, stacked a little bit. I think that'll be cute. And I'm doing my words in white. And I'm doing all the flowers, all of the pots are going to be white and the flowers are all going to be yellow, even the stems. I'm doing it all just yellow. So, we're going to go for it. Let's make sure it's straight, y'all. Y'all know. Okay, let's see. Let's see, let's see. I think we're good. I think we're good. So again, I'm just going to do this one little part. We're going to peel it up and then do the bottom part. I think that'll be cute. Kim, I need to come down to y'all's store. I still haven't come down and seen y'all. Y'all, Kim has a really neat thrift store in Newnan, Georgia. That, correct me if I'm wrong, Kim, but I'm pretty sure, that helps women who are battling with addiction and abuse and that kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. We getting it? We getting it? Yay! Perfect, y'all. Okay. Let me set this right here. How cute is that? Okay, so let me dry this because I'm going to have to put my transfer close to it. So make sure it's really good and dry. And y'all, this is just our heat tool. Right now this month we do have a pretty cool sale on that too. It's like buy one get one free things for tools. Y'all, the club, I mean, that's just the best. If you're just wanting to kind of just do something every month for your, you know, change up your decor, this is the way to go. You get that transfer and 3 paste every single month delivered to your door. So, delivered. And the paste they give you is enough to do quite a few projects, so that's what I love. Okay, so I'm going to go right here, kind of go beside the G so that it kind of gives me a little space. I think we're going right there. Now this is going on too easy tonight. I don't know. We're going to see. Let's hope. Let's hope this is it. All right. And you see how you can take a transfer and do so many different things with it. You know, this didn't need to go on one surface, but I've done it on the one surface back there. You know, that is, this is our Aiden board. I'll show you in just a moment. Our Aiden board is amazing. And that is the one a lot of people do get, and every month they use their monthly transfer on it. Okay, so there's that one. Hey, honey. Okay, I think that's, wait, that's going down. It's crooked. Told y'all it went on too fast. It went on too easy, y'all. I knew it. All right, let me draw it. We're going to put the tree on it, and I'm going to see how it goes from there. We're going to see. I got to move this coat first because it's going flying again. Let me dry this and see how this tree looks on here. Hold on. Getting things straight. Hey, Lisa. Okay. Let's see. Because if not, I will literally just scrape that right back off. Let me look at it. I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, you see how it's going? Here. Ah! Alright, I'm going for it. We're just going to go with it. And here's what I will do later if I can't handle it. I will fix it. That's what I'll do. You know what? I'm going to put this over here to the side because I have more room over here. That's what I'm going to do. Let me hold it up, make sure that I'm good. Yeah. I hope. Honey. Thanks, Candy. 29 and holding. That's right. I'm 25 though. You always put 4 more years on me, and I don't really appreciate it. All right, y'all. So we're gonna use our sunny side for our tree, and then I'm gonna use the white just for the bottom for my pot. See the paste. And all you do, you know, you just put it on, squeegee it on. Okay. Get it on. And then we'll take our excess off. Get a little bit on this edge, y'all. This goes down in this pot, and if you don't get it on there, it looks funky. I learned that the hard way. Gotta get it in there. It's like the stem. Okay. So let me get my excess off the yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and lift it because I don't want it drying. You know, sometimes you don't have to do that, but I'm going to tonight. I don't want it drying. For some reason, things are drying up down here tonight. Okay, so and all I'm going to do is just take it off very easily. Dry it. And then I'm just going to lay this back down really easy on it. Hey, Jana. Thank you. We went to Italian tonight. Had dessert. So good. So good. We went to one of my faves, La Trattoria, something like that. Something like that, y'all. Okay. So, let me turn this around. I'm going to get in as much of the pot as I can. And I'm not going to worry about it because I'm just not. I think it's going to look good that way. Let me get my little tool, y'all. I need just a little space. A little tool right here works wonders. Okay. Jana, this is the club. Jana is part of the club too. Have you gotten yours yet? Have you gotten this one? Your March club? I mean your April club. What am I talking about, y'all? March. I'm telling y'all. Perfect. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me set this over here. I am going to take a paintbrush, okay, and let me wet it. I think this one should be small enough. I need a point. And I am going to make a line across here, y'all. Okay, so that it looks like my pot. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think I'm leaving it. I did. Oh, you did get it. Okay, good. Mom got hers. I can't wait to use it. I'm telling you. It's so cool. So this is, I know it's a little crooked right there. I'll fix it. I'm going to have to fix it later though. I don't want to make y'all watch. But all I have to do is scrape that off, y'all. Scrape it off and re-chalk just this part. And that's what I'll do. Because I'll have to wash my transfer and everything. But I'm going to scrape that off and get it straight. Because it'll drive me batty. Okay. So here is, I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to set this back here on my backer sheet. Let's see if this is dry. This is the little thing that we did. We painted the bottom, the base. And I'll show everyone that's just hopping on what I've got. Again, these little things came from Oriental Trade. Okay, they were black, and I painted them because I want them to match my little thing from Hobby Lobby. So this is what I've done. I painted it, okay? They fit in here like so, just like that. Make a little stand, okay? Let me take it out real quick. And I've got 2 of them. And I am going to go ahead and sand this some because I want it to look like the distressed on this. You know, see the bottom of it? Okay, so I'm going to sand this just a little because that black, I want to see that, you know, a little bit kind of through. I think that'll make it look even better. Do the edges. Do a little bit in the middle. There we go. Just so I can see some of the black through it. Shoo! I need a hazmat mask on. So I've roughed it up, y'all, on the edges, okay? I'm going to do this one as well. It's so crazy. You're like, oh, I mean, we're going to paint everything, and then go, you know, take it right back off the sanding block. That's just what you do. That's the look. That distress look. Tyler told me today that my shirt was real appropriate for me. I told him I was going to get him one with anti on it. Okay, we got that one. And so let me go ahead and do these little, so that I can just chalk and be done. Now, I'm not going to do these so much because it's brown underneath this. So, do they do custom? No, they do not. No customs. But I will tell you, we just got our new catalog in. And some of the stuff is so absolutely beautiful. Mine has shipped, so I should have mine in a day or two. But there's some travel stuff, y'all. Some maps. It looks like a antique map. There's oh my goodness, there's all kinds of stuff. The new stuff that's so neat looking. I can't even think right now, but there's a lot. There's lemons, of course. Citrus is big right now. You know, any of the home decor stores or whatever you go to, we all know lemons are big. And I told y'all a little sneak peek of next month's club. Might be. I'm not saying it is, but it might be. Something to do with some citrus. Which, again, I think is really, really cute. I like the black and the white and the yellow. I think it's pretty. It's so clean, like, and airy. I don't know. I just like it. Jim's not a fan. Jim hates yellow. So it was funny when he was down here earlier. He was like, you know, Shonda, your stuff is so pretty. He said, I just think it's so great. He doesn't come down here too often. But he's like, all this stuff is so gorgeous. He said, but that right there, I don't really like that. And that right there, I don't really like that. The yellow, I'm like, so everything yellow? Is that what you're saying? He's like, yeah, pretty much. Everything yellow can go. Y'all, it's ridiculous. He does not like yellow at all. At all. I'll wear something yellow, and he's like, it looks good on you, but it's not my favorite color. Okay. So I just want to give those a little bit of distressing. I don't know if you can see the edge, because these were brown. These look like this, y'all. So I just painted them. I had to hand paint around that, so I did that before I come on. That's too tedious. Way too tedious. Okay, so let's. I go through more paper towels, y'all. Okay, I am going to get my transfer again, y'all. And let's see. Trying to put 2 of them on here. I know that the pot will be cut off, which is fine. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'll move this one up on that. So here's what I'm doing. We will have to sit in the car if he comes to my... He will have, I know, Mom. Mom's redecorated in a lot of yellow. Okay, so let's make sure we're straight. I mean, we look straight, but who knows? All right, so I'm going to do the yellow flowers. And then I'm going to do the same thing with about the white. I might do opposite, though, on the one beside it. So I may do yellow pot and white flowers. I think I will. I think that'll be cute. Okay. So, let's get our white. Okay. I'm just making a small, make it look like just a small pot. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll look good. We hope. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see if it looks good. Yes, it does. I love it. How cute. So I'm going to do the opposite on the other side. So I'll do the yellow pot with white flowers. So cute, so cute. Okay. Just gotta make sure this is really good and dry because my transfer is gonna go down on top of it, and I do not want it to pull this off. I'm not gonna put it down hard, but I don't want it to pull it off. Okay. Let me hold it up, make sure we're straight. Yeah. Let's go over a little bit. Let's see. See what we got. See what we got. So y'all, you can see there are some little technical things. If you decide to get crafty, you know, like this, and do there are some little technical, you know, when you're holding, like I've got wet paste on this one, so I'm trying not to stick it down too hard. So there's things like that you got to kind of be aware of. Okay, so let's do the bottom of this one yellow and the top white. I think that'll be cute. Y'all, yellow and white just scream summer to me, y'all. And I'm so ready for the summer. So ready. All right. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's see. So cute, so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. How cute is that? Love it. Okay, let me stick it in my little, y'all, look at that. I love it. I have been wondering what I was going to do with these little chalkboard with stand. I was just wondering. Well, now I know. Okay, so I'm going to set this over to the side. We're going to chalk this last one out. And on this one, I'm not sure how I'm going to have to do it because I think I'll just do it the same way. It'll just be like a little pot. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's make sure it don't need to go over though, so I can. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one first on this one because I'm going to have to work around the little one. Yeah, let's do this one first. Okay. So I'm going to do yellow flowers, white pot. Ooh, almost stuck that in the white. Oh, I almost went off camera, sorry. Yeah, I just get in my own zone, I just zone it out. Let's see, okay. All right, let me get the excess off, y'all. It's gonna be so cute. Love it. Okay. And I'm just gonna quickly do the white. Quickly. Oh, say that 3 times fast. Quickly. Okay, let's do the white real quick. Try not to get it up in my yellow, but if it's okay if it does. That's what's so cool. Like, I don't know. I like the designs that they do for the transfers. You know, they're made to look distressed sometimes. I like that because then you don't have to do it perfect. Perfection is not it's just not. Okay. Perfect. How stinking cute. All right, let's try that one. And then we will make our little bow. And I know I'm just doing yellow, white, and black, but that's what I wanted to do. I think that, I like that. That's just, on this one, that's what I wanted to do. I think it's just going to be super cute. Oh, we still wet. That would not have been good. But I think the yellow, black, and white with the ribbon is going to be really, really cute. Ready for summer, y'all. And these would be cute too. If you have a taller tier tray or you know, that you could sit it on the tier tray or beside the tier tray, that would also be cute. So, okay. Let's get our last one on here, y'all. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have the top of that pot on it. I'm going to make sure that's straight. Yep. So I'm going to have the top of the pot on it. We're going to do the top white, bottom yellow. Just squeegee it on, y'all. And this is our little tool. It's just a detail tool. It makes it, I would have usually or normally used my little squeegee on this much, but I already have my white with the tool, so not a big deal. You can use it. You have more control over the little detail tool. Okay. All right, got the excess off, so let's do quickly our yellow. Yeah, I gotta get another squeegee. That was all nasty. I can't take it. Okay. Oh, I missed a part of the flower right there, y'all. It's funny when the light hits it differently. You see it. Okay. Now, if I got some a little bit on the white, I can just get it off on the frame, on the little chalkboard, because it's kind of going down there, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's good. It's perfect, actually. I love it. So, y'all, oh, let me stick this in my little bucket down here of water, y'all. There we have it. Okay, so let's put that one in here. So here's those, okay? And then here's this one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have them kind of sit, but I'm gonna put this one up, okay? So I'm either gonna use, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the black stand and have these beside it, or I have this little white one. I'm just trying to get a little bit of height on it, you know? Which actually I could put like one here. Oh, I'm mirrored, y'all. This drives me crazy when I do this. Okay. So I could do it like that, you know what I mean? And kind of fill in some space right here. Oh my goodness, I gotta look. Fill in some space right there and kind of have this one off to the side. But let's make a bow, because I think that's what we need. We need a bow. I don't do a lot of bows, but I think this one needs a bow. Pretty sure it needs a bow. And I'm using this big black and white, or yellow and white ribbon from Sam's. Y'all went and bought a ton of ribbon from Sam's. I love it. It's so beautiful, and there's so much of it. Let me close my chalk paste real quick so it don't dry out on me. And you know your excess paste, you just put back in your jars, y'all. Don't waste it. Okay. So I can make this bow. Okay. Now, I am going to make a little messy bow. Actually, I may make, let me look. You know, so awareness ribbon bow, y'all don't know, put little yellow dots in the middle of the white flowers. Just a thought. They look like daisies. Oh, these, Mom? That's a good idea. I could do that. I'll just take a little, my little paintbrush and do it. Well, it's dry now, but yes, I will do that. That'll be a good idea. That'll be super cute. And some people may not like the white and just yellow, but I think it's pretty. Okay, so awareness ribbon, y'all. You literally make, you know, like your awareness ribbons, okay? Then you take this part, bring it down, okay, to the back. Let me turn you around. And then you scrunch it up in the middle, and you have your bow, okay? Well, hold on, I've messed you up so you can't see real good, but there you go. Okay, so maybe I'll do that, and I'll do, no, I think the messy bow, because the messy bow goes like this, and I don't really want anything down on my sign. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just do the messy bow, which the messy bow is, I usually do 3 pieces of each. Do I want to do 3 or want to do 2 tonight? I'm going to do 3. If I don't like it, I won't use it. Okay. And then this Dollar Tree ribbon, y'all, the little lemon one. And I actually bought this one last year. Y'all, I can never get those open. Okay, so then 3 pieces of it. And I usually just go, you know, the longer or wider, you know, than less, more or less wide, whatever. Not as wide. And, yeah. And then even more or less wide. So our small bow is just our plaid, our buffalo check, or I think this is just a plaid. It might be called buffalo check. I don't know. And I may use a piece to tie it. We'll see. Okay, so all you do is you take your 3 pieces, okay? And let me cut these off right here. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail these. It's easier before I put them together to dovetail them. So to dovetail them, you know, you just fold them like this. And y'all, I have to always pay attention how I'm doing. If you do them this way, you're going to make an arrow. You're going to make a point, okay? If you do them this way, you're going to dovetail it. Like that. And y'all, I'm telling you, sometimes, oh my goodness. Well, the one I did last night, I messed it up. There we go. It's just easier to do them when they're all together like that. Okay. So I'll do these as well. Go ahead and do these. I think that gives it a cleaner look. You don't have to do it that way. Like I said, I just think it gives it a cleaner, I don't know, more put together look. Okay, so I want it a little bit shorter. So we're gonna go about right here. Whew, y'all. Crazy. I definitely have to think about it. Yes, okay. And these I'm just going to do diagonal. I mean, yeah, diagonal. They don't need to be dovetailed. They're so small. It's kind of hard to get them dovetailed anyway. Okay. Alright. So, there's our ribbon. So, all you do is you crisscross it. You kind of just like this. like this. Okay. Just so it kind of goes over top of each other. Okay. That, and that. And then you just scrunch up the middle. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Just scrunch up the middle like that. Okay. And I'm going to take this piece of ribbon, put it around the middle. Now I will work out my bow when I'm done. Kind of just have to do that. Get it all together. Make sure you're in your middle. Okay. And then tight. Really tight. Y'all at the face. Okay, let's see. Sometimes I put that in the front. Sometimes I don't want it in the front. There's some, because I have that color already, I don't really want that in the front. So, okay, so now pull apart your bow. Now, the back ribbon, my polka dots, has wire in it, okay? So it makes it much easier to work with. But the other two does not, which is fine for these messy bows, because if you put them in the right spot, they'll stay there. You know, so if you do like I showed you and do it'll stay. So there we have our messy bow. How cute is that? Okay. So we are going to glue him on the top. I had glued a bow here before. I think it's perfect on this. Now you could also do it down here, which would also be cute. But because I had, oh y'all, I about got that hot glue everywhere. Because I had glued one there before, the paint was coming up, so I just decided, well, I mean, I could paint it again, but I didn't really want to. I was like, I kind of want that bow up there anyway. Just hold it on there a minute. Just make sure I got enough glue on it now. I may have wiped it all off. There we go. Just hold it on there. You know, you can work with those for days. Okay. Let me look at it, make sure. Alrighty, there we have it. So I'm gonna put it on the black one, I think. No, I think I'll put it on the white one. I think I just like the white base. It kind of makes it look taller. And I may go and put some, just some black paint on there. And that way it kind of looks the same. But there you have it, y'all. Let's look at our bangs. I feel like I'm moving bangs. Our bangs out of the way. Well, y'all, a mirror is so terrible. It's so hard for me to do. Here we go. I'm going to kind of scrunch these up. That'll help. There we go. Okay. I know you can't really see it, but the way the camera is, it's really kind of hard to see. But when you're actually in person, like when I turn it around here, I can see the keep growing. I may just have to cut this off. Hold on. Let's cut that one off. This one. Just so we can see, y'all. We want to be able to see our words. There we go. There we go. Much better. Okay. Much better. There we are. There you have it. Love it. And I will go back, Mom, and put little dots in the inside of this one. It's so hard for me to do this. Weird. So hard. Anyway, there y'all have it. If you're interested, good night, Mom. If you're interested, type in club or the link is in the description. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.